What really happened under the blinding lights of Tyler's explosive 2025 concert? And why is the world suddenly whispering about Kimtaehyung of BTS and Jenni of Blackpink again? Is this the night when hidden truths finally cracked open before millions of eyes? Or is it just another carefully orchestrated illusion designed to keep the public breathless and divided? If you have ever wondered how rumors transform into firestorms that spread faster than the beat of a song, then hold on. Because this story is not just about music, it's about suspicion, desire, tension, and the unspoken magnetism between two of the world's most powerful idols. Before you dive in, ask yourself, are you ready to face the shockwaves that could change the way fans view both stars forever? And while you read, don't forget to share your thoughts, like, comment, and subscribe to stay part of the conversation. Because this is not just news, it's history unfolding before your very eyes. The stadium was already vibrating with electricity the moment Tyler took the stage. His 2025 concert was designed as a spectacle, a monumental gathering that blurred the line between performance and ritual. Light shattered across the sky, bass thundered through the ground, and fans screamed until their throats burned. But somewhere in the midst of that controlled chaos, a ripple began to spread. It was subtle at first, a glance caught by cameras, a silhouette spotted backstage, a smile that lingered too long. And then suddenly, it wasn't about Tyler anymore. The audience began to buzz with a name whispered like an incantation, Taehyung. A moment later, another name surfaced like a shadow slipping through the crowd, Jenni. What were they doing there together? Why at this particular concert? The questions were merciless, as if millions of fans had simultaneously conspired to ignite one of the most dangerous rumors in recent memory. On social media, clips began appearing blurry, shaky, yet undeniably provocative. A camera zoomed in on Taehyung seated not far from the main stage, his face half hidden under a cap, his jawline still too recognizable to be mistaken. Beside him, or was it behind him, a figure with flowing hair and eyes shielded by oversized sunglasses. Could it be Jenni? Some insisted it was her. Others dismissed it as coincidence. But in the age of digital obsession, coincidence rarely survives. The whispers thickened as fans analyzed every frame, every angle, every second of the concert footage. Was Jenni leaning toward Taehyung during Tyler's slower ballads? Did Taehyung's lips curve into a smile when Jenni laughed at something unseen? Were they merely friends sharing a night of music? Or was the world witnessing a reunion of a rumor that had once fractured fandoms and fueled tabloid wars? For every denier who insisted that fans were overanalyzing, there were hundreds ready to swear that destiny had just revealed itself in neon lights. The emotional weight of the rumor cannot be underestimated. Both BTS and Blackpink have carried the torch of global K-pop dominance, shaping culture and commanding empires of devoted followers. Their personal lives, often shielded, always speculated upon, are the battlegrounds where loyalty, love, and jealousy collide. For Taehyung, whose every movement has been scrutinized as he carves out his solo identity, this rumor is both a threat and a testament to his unstoppable magnetism. For Jenni, who has always walked the razor's edge between independence and scandal, the whispers return her to the center of an unending storm. Together, their names form a chemistry that fans and critics alike cannot resist dissecting. But beyond the surface tension lies a deeper question: why now? Why at Tyler's concert, an event that already had the world's attention? Did the universe decide to stitch Taehyung and Jenni into the same narrative again? Was it an accident of fate, a mere overlap in schedules? Or was it a quiet declaration hidden in plain sight? Theories abound. Some claim the pair wanted to support Tyler, a mutual friend in the industry. Others believe it was a calculated move, an intentional spark designed to remind the world that their story is far from over. As the night unfolded, the atmosphere inside the venue became a strange mixture of euphoria and tension. Tyler delivered a set that was both brutal and beautiful, his voice cutting through the frenzy. Yet, even as he commanded the stage, there were moments when fans couldn't help but glance away from him, searching the crowd for the faces they thought they saw. Each time the camera panned across the VIP section, the screams doubled. Were the fans reacting to Tyler's brilliance? or to the possibility that Taehyung and Jenni were sharing a secret night together. The uncertainty became addictive. Online, the debate reached volcanic intensity. Hashtags exploded, theories piled up like wildfire, and fans dissected every second of live-stream footage with forensic precision. Was Taehyung's hand brushing Jenni's when the lights dimmed? Did Jenni's outfit match one she was spotted in earlier that day in another city? Were they spotted leaving through the same exit after the show ended? The evidence was flimsy yet potent, fragile yet irresistible. And in that fragility lay the power of rumor, because rumors thrive not on proof, but on the intoxicating allure of possibility. Emotions among fans were split like tectonic plates. Some cheered the idea, convinced that love, in whatever form it takes, should be celebrated. They saw in Taehyung and Jenni not a scandal, but a reminder that even idols are human, deserving of connection. Others, however, felt betrayed. The idea of their favorite stars being romantically linked struck a nerve, reopening old wounds and reigniting old rivalries between fandoms. Anger mingled with sadness, loyalty clashed with heartbreak, and timelines filled with emotional confessions written like open letters to the universe. The shock value of the rumor is undeniable, but so is its emotional depth. At its core, this is not just about Taehyung and Jenni. It is about the fans who live and breathe through their music, who pour their devotion into protecting them, who feel personally tied to their every smile and every silence. When rumors like this arise, they don't just threaten careers. They ripple through millions of hearts that have built their own stories around the idols. And yet, the more the rumors spread, the less it mattered whether it was true or not. The speculation itself became the spectacle, eclipsing even Tyler's grand performance. Suddenly, the concert was not remembered only for its music, but for the alleged spark between two of the brightest stars in K-pop history. The story became folklore overnight, retold across continents, dissected in late-night conversations, embedded in countless fan edits and conspiratorial threads. Could this be the beginning of something real, or just another illusion destined to fade? No one knows, and perhaps that is the point. The power of the moment lies in its ambiguity, in the way it forces people to question not just what they see, but what they believe. Maybe Taehyung and Jenni were simply two friends in the same space, sharing the gift of music without ulterior meaning. Or maybe, just maybe, they were daring enough to step back into the fire, knowing the world would burn around them. The story did not end when the lights of Tyler's 2025 concert dimmed, nor did the rumors die with the echo of his last song. In fact, as the crowd poured out of the stadium that night, the speculation surrounding Kimtaehyung and Jenni only grew louder, feeding on the darkness like a fire starved for oxygen and finally given air. Every step they may or may not have taken together after the show became an obsession. Was Taehyung seen leaving through the underground parking area? Did Jenni step into the same sleek black car? Or was it just another figure who resembled her? The ambiguity was intoxicating, and fans around the globe clung to every scrap of information like it was a piece of forbidden treasure. By dawn, the digital battlefield was already ablaze. Twitter feeds, fan forums, TikTok edits, and Instagram stories were filled with slow-motion clips, grainy photographs, and captions written in capital letters full of urgency and disbelief. One photo, allegedly showing Jenni's bracelet glinting under the flashing lights as she brushed past Taehyung, circulated faster than wildfire. Another short video claimed to capture them laughing in unison, their heads tilted toward each other in the dim glow of the VIP section. Authentic or fabricated, it hardly mattered. The world wanted to believe or disbelieve with equal intensity. Entertainment insiders were quick to pour oil onto the flame. Anonymous sources began to appear in speculative articles, hinting at the possibility of a rekindled connection. Some claimed Tyler himself had invited both stars personally, knowing they were friends. Others whispered that this was no accident, but rather a quiet act of rebellion, a daring statement that two of the industry's brightest lights refused to let old controversies dictate the present. No one could confirm, and no one could deny convincingly. The silence from both Taehyung's and Jenni's representatives was deafening, a void into which fans projected their deepest hopes and darkest fears. And that silence, more than anything, became the fuel that kept the fire burning. If the rumors were false, why not deny them outright? If they were true, why risk exposure at such a high-profile event? The lack of answers became the answer, and the mystery itself became more seductive than any confirmation ever could. As the hours turned into days, the emotional toll became more evident. Some fans confessed to feeling betrayed, their devotion shaken by the thought of their idol's heart belonging to someone else. Others stood firm in their defense, declaring that idols should be free to love without restraint, that music should not come with chains attached to personal lives. The divide between support and opposition was as sharp as a blade, cutting through fan communities and sparking debates that bordered on philosophical. What does it mean to love an idol? Is it about ownership? Or is it about wishing for their happiness no matter where it is found? In Seoul, cameras lined the streets, hoping to catch a glimpse of Taehyung or Jenni in their daily lives. Airport fashion photos became scrutinized not for the clothes, but for hints of matching accessories or identical destinations. Every smile was analyzed, every step dissected. A soft expression on Taehyung's face during a press conference was read as proof of secret affection. Jenni's quiet laughter in a backstage interview was linked to speculation that she had been reminiscing about the concert. The lines between reality and imagination blurred until they became indistinguishable. Industry veterans shook their heads, remembering how similar storms had erupted in the past. Yet, even they admitted that this moment felt different. Perhaps it was the timing both. Taehyung and Jenni standing at pivotal moments in their careers, their futures intertwined with expectations and legacies. Perhaps it was the stage Tyler's concert, a global event, had provided the perfect canvas for a rumor to explode in plain sight. Or perhaps it was simply destiny, the kind that refuses to be silenced no matter how many walls are built around it. What no one could deny was the raw, emotional charge that surged through the fandoms. For every angry post, there was another filled with support. For every denial, there was a declaration of belief. And through it all, Taehyung and Jenni remained silent, their absence from the conversation speaking louder than words. Their silence was a melody of its own, a song that fans could not stop replaying in their minds. The speculation,